Welcome to Wednesday Tip Day. I am out here on the 15th hole at Duckwoods, and I want you to pay attention to what is behind me. Look at that beautiful clubhouse. Look at the scenery. Look at the canals and the wildlife that we have, our great ability to enjoy while we're out here playing golf. When you're out playing golf, I want you to enjoy the golfing experience. Soak in the environment. This is awesome. We're outdoors. We got the ocean air coming across the golf course. It's just a beautiful opportunity of just clearing our mind and playing some good golf. Enjoy the experience. This week's tip is specifically designed around a lesson I just had this past weekend. And the student David gave me permission to actually use this in this week's tip. So during our lesson, we worked on two different things. The first thing we worked on was in our setup position. Remember, not too long ago, I talked about our setup position, and it takes zero athletic ability to set up properly. So why don't we all do that? Set up properly. I'm going to show you a video real quick, and I want you to see the before down the line swing that I took with David. And I want you to just take a look at it, and I'm going to address a couple things. So go ahead, take a look. Okay, did you see the video? So what we worked on was right in the beginning. As you see, David does a really good job of letting his arms hang nice and loose, almost like an elephant trunk. We want our arms nice and loose, okay? But as you notice, he started pushing that club way outside that ball, and he had to make some maneuvers. Thank goodness he's athletic and he was able to get things going back, but he had to roll, and our club got behind him, and he had to do some maneuvers to get the club back. So we simplified things. We made sure that in our setup position, our hands still hung naturally, and this little indentation you see right here in my lead hand, we maintained that angle during our takeaway. So what do you mean by that? Or what do I mean by that? Well, we transport it together. So almost like you put the butt of the club in your belly button and you grip down on the shaft, and you go ahead and you take your chest, arms, shoulders, and hands together, and you transport it. And the feeling as if this club head is actually staying outside your hands. Well, I mean, it's not a feeling, it is. But as we get back, that club starts traveling up our trail forearm. And so David worked on this for about, I don't know, a dozen to 2 dozen golf balls, and check out the after down the line. Go ahead, check it out. You see the difference? So much less effort in moving pieces. Now that the wrists are moving properly, and they're almost like a passenger. The club is hinging properly, and it's coming up in a really great, successful position to come back to the golf ball with some power. So that's where a lot of the power comes from, stored energy. So let's talk about the other side. What do I mean by the other side? Not the dark side, but the other side of the golf ball, the follow-through, post-impact. That's where speed's coming from. Speed's not coming from up top. Speed's coming as we build it up, and we're coming in, and we come in an impact, and we extend down the target line. So I want you to see this face-on video, and I want you to take a look, and then we're going to talk about it in just 1 second. Do you see the face-on? So what we worked on specifically is, as David came into the golf ball, he was fairly short in his extension. The butt of the club was only just about a half of a fist away from his belly button. So what we did is we put a golf ball in his hand, in his right hand, and we got in our setup position just like this, and we came in with our palm facing down, and I asked him to go ahead, and I want you to throw that golf ball out to the right or down the target line, and that's going to make your right arm, your trail arm, actually extend down like you're shaking someone's hand. But remember, we're not shaking hands right now, but we're pretending to. So we took that ball again, and we came into impact, and we went and tossed that golf ball out to shake someone's hand. What that does is that helps that trail arm extend down the target line and increase speed. Okay, so go ahead, and I want you to see the after face-on view and tell me what you think. Pretty good stuff, huh? He actually generated almost a whole fistful more width. This ended up being about a whole club longer in his iron swing. We went a whole club longer just by working on the setup position and extending down the target line. This is going to help generate more speed. Speed's coming from here and extending all the way past. Speed's not coming from up here. It's a build-up process. We want to build up that power. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to come in with a golf ball, toss it out to right, and extend. If that ball goes left, short extension, short extension. We want longer extension down the target line. I was pretty stoked with David's progress, and I'm sure he's back home working hard on it. I hope this tip really helped you, and I really appreciate you tuning in for this week's tip, and I look forward to seeing you next Wednesday. Thank you so much, and enjoy your day.